It's a lot of freaking loot drops. What's up, guys? It's KingDaddyDMAC, and welcome back to another episode of Minecraft. Just goofing around with our little dual spawner XP farm. So doing pretty well and getting ready for the episode. Let's see, where'd I hide those two? Wanted to combine these two really quickly. This one is very sweet, but only power 3, but we got flame 1, punch 1, infinity 1. And then here we got a power 3 with a punch 1. So should be able to make this now power 4 and punch 2 with the infinity and the flame. Sweet. And that cost an awfully lot of XP. 39. Woo! But we got it. Sweet. Alright, well, let's get all ready for the episode. Alright, guys, so I'm getting all ready for a little journey. Getting some nice baked potatoes cooked up. But anyway, as I had said I would do, I'm going to do a walkie-talkie episode this time. And let's see. For something that we can do today, I think we're going to go on a journey to try and find our first witch hut. I think that should be a pretty good mindless task to do. And if you don't know what a walkie-talkie is basically I'll be asked, or I asked for you guys to leave questions for me. And I'm going to do my best to try and answer as many as I can in the episode while we're doing our mindless task, and sometimes they'll get off into tangents. I may go into more detail about certain things or off on sort of side note things that I feel like talking about, but it should be a fun time. And yes, I got so many comments about this sliverfish XP farm. I think that's absolutely hilarious. Of course, everybody knows I meant to say silverfish, but I think I'm going to leave it because it's just too funny. Sliverfish. Oh, wonderful typos. Anyway, while those are cooking up, let's just sort of take care of a couple of other things. Did a little bit of just goofing around with bushes. None of this is permanent, so don't freak out. But if you like it, you can let me know. I was trying to think of other ways to make this look more sort of jungly. I went on kind of a frenzy with all the jungle leaves and whatnot. And I sunk these down. I wanted you guys to see this because right here we have a slime chunk and we are below level 40, so slimes can spawn. And I gotta either put half slabs here or I could do this whole ring here in jungle leaves, which I thought was interesting as well. So let me know if you like that. Fixed up a couple of the little lighting areas around here as well. And was playing around with other half slabs and designs and whatnot. I really like this spruce wood. It just, I think, looks wonderful in here. So, I don't know, I may end up using quite a bit of spruce down here. We need to get some more good materials. I used this design, or similar to this, in my Hermitcraft last video, and I really like how these two half slabs, the sandstone and the smooth stone, look together. I think that looks very cool, but it definitely kind of isn't a very jungly design. And then played around with other different patterns. This is pretty much every other half slab that I can use. So let me know which ones you guys like. Anyway, ooh, we should probably empty this guy. Thank you. Alright, well, let me get all... Jeez. I gotta make some of these into iron blocks. Let me take care of this for a moment, and then we will meet up to leave on our quest. Alright, I think I am all set to go. We're about halfway through the day. Got a couple of boats made. And this is all the stuff we're going to be bringing together. Baked potatoes finished. That should be good enough. I went on, I think it's called a mist, and I checked where the nearest witch hut would be. And it seems like it's in this general direction. So we're going to be headed out. And let's start off with the questions. Now, I did out 34 randomly from hundreds of questions, and no real rhyme or reason to why I chose what I did. Some of them I haven't even read yet, so bear with me. But our first one is, what is your real name, DMAC, And how did you get your YouTube name? I'm also going to be combining some of the questions just so that we can answer more bang for your buck. Um, I did answer this one before in a previous walkie-talkie, but since we have so many new people, I might as well do it again. My real name is Dave, and my last name starts with Mac, which is where DMAC comes from, similar to like J-Lo or A-Rod. At my work, there's a lot of other Daves, so it's kind of a way to better distinguish who I am, and it kind of caught on. So many of my friends call me DMAC. And as far as my YouTube name, it's always funny listening to how people think I came up with that or got that, and was actually a reference to a Mario game, kind of semi Mario, but then also an inside joke. I used to babysit my girlfriend's niece. I guess I don't know if I'd really call it babysit, but her sister would just leave her niece off at the house, and I'd sit there and I'd play games with her. And at the time, she was playing a lot of Mario, and she used to. It was funny. She used to always call Bowser King Daddy Koopa. So, um, and I guess there's a little bit more to the story too. She was also very much into Charlie the Unicorn and in YouTube and everything. And this was before I started YouTubing myself. She asked if I could make her, not make her, but make a YouTube account so that she could leave comments on her Charlie the Unicorn videos. So I went ahead, and because we kind of had this inside joke thing going, I said, well, King Daddy Bowser, well, I'm King Daddy DMAC, and I made the account, and that is sort of how it all started off. And once I started YouTubing, or wanting to upload a video, I just ended up using that same account that I had already made for her to leave comments, which was, of course, King Daddy DMAC. And that's sort of how it all got started. Now, like most other YouTubers, when they make an account, or at least their first account, because this was my first YouTube account, and you don't really expect to be making videos or anything like that. And if you do, you don't expect to really get, that big off of it. So you don't really care that much about the name that you use. So that's kind of how that whole little thing got started. I guess I won't go too much into that anymore. The next question I have is, what laptop do I have? And or what computer do I have? And this is something I'm asked quite frequently. A lot of people also asking what would you advise for a computer if I wanted to start YouTubing and stuff like that. So, the laptop that I'm using is the Lenovo Y55P. It is not meant for video editing or anything like that. It is, at the time when I bought it, was one of the top end sort of Lenovo laptops. And I was pretty happy with it. It's done the job. But I would definitely not recommend a laptop of any sort to anybody that is thinking of getting into YouTube. Really, I always have problems all the time with overheating, and it just, it costs so much more than a normal computer. Let's sleep real quick. Come on, turn around, turn around. What the heck is taking you so long? Yeah, I would not recommend a laptop. As many of you already know, I've been asking for donations to help purchase a new computer in all of my recent videos. And I definitely am going to want to be getting a desktop. And you can just get so much more bang out of your buck for that. And not have to worry about overheating problems. You're able to update things. I updated my laptop. It came originally with 4 gigs of memory. And I updated to 8. And that's easy to do. But anything else, putting in graphics cards or updating processors or just anything else you want to do is really, really difficult. Let's just see for locations how we're doing. All right, adjusted myself better. Okay, so anyway, I would recommend that if you're trying to get a better computer, you definitely go with a desktop. And the computer I'm trying to buy, I have most of the specifications for it listed on my YouTube channel wall in the About Me, so you can go to there. But I plan to get it probably, I don't know how to build computers or anything like that. I plan to probably just pick it out at iBuyPower.com, which is what was recommended to me. And, gotta watch out for those lily pads. And I would definitely, recommend looking somewhere around theirs. The one that I'm planning to get is in the, here we have a swamp, so we're going to run around here for a little bit and try and find our witch hut. It's going to be somewhere in the ballpark of $3,000, which is a lot, I know. But I would just recommend put most of your money towards the best processor that you can get. Definitely, I'd say get at least 8, but hopefully 16 gigs of RAM. Definitely put money into a graphics card. It is very necessary. And make sure that you get plenty of cooling fans and everything like that. But I don't recommend just going and picking out something that's like a Dell or something along those lines. I'm definitely PC guy. Don't know actually much at all, much about Macs, but I don't foresee myself ever getting one. Anyway, that's getting kind of boring, so let's move on to the next question. Can you do a Tekkit series? I had talked in the past that I was thinking of doing one. It was something I was interested in. And actually, some news on that. I'm going to be starting fairly soon a series called Feed the Beast, and it is using a new thing. It's similar to like Tekkit or Minecraft Modded, something like that, but it's brand new. And I'm going to be joining a server for it with a couple of the Hermitcraft guys. I think Biffa is the one that's sort of being the mastermind and setting it up, but it should be pretty cool, and hopefully within the next week or few weeks I will get something started on that. But again, it's called Feed the Beast. It's got its own, it's really neat. It's got its own little loader thing separate from Minecraft, and it looks to be really neat. I don't know much at all about anything about Tekkit or Minecraft Modded or anything, but oh, you bastard, come here. Where'd you go? Die. But yeah, it should be pretty neat, so look forward to that. Let's see, the next one. Can you do a vid on just tours around your Minecraft world? I wanted this always to be a Let's Play and not be a world tour or anything like that, but I do think I need to more often show tours of my world. I think... Ooh, this looks promising over here. I think for next episode, for episode 60, and I'll try and maybe every 10 episodes or so, I'll dedicate those episodes to being world tours of everything that's been done so far. And I think that should be pretty neat and get all of you, new people to get more familiar with my world. So I definitely think that's a necessity. So thank you for that. Let's see our next question. Hi King, just wondering if you'd ever thought about doing a vlog in person, and also ever think of adding your girlfriend into either the vlog or your videos. Vlogs, I've never done anything with vlogs before. I don't know, I think that could be neat. It's not something that I really would worry about being too invested in right now. But into the future, once I actually save up enough for a new computer, I think that could be something really cool. Or at least I'd like to start maybe doing a little, adding that little, box or something, live cam, while I'm doing videos. I think that could be neat. I just can't handle it quite yet on my current computer. And as far as my girlfriend, I don't know. I've talked to her a little bit about it. She's not really a gamer, doesn't know anything about Minecraft or YouTube, doing YouTube videos. So maybe something into the future. But as far as that, I'm not going to really pressure her to be in a video. It's really up to her. And who knows, maybe someday. Maybe someday. Let's see. Next, in your next video, can you do a new hostile mob system? Well, this is the next video, so obviously no. And building a hostile mob system is a pretty difficult thing to do. It's not something you can really do in one video, nor would I want to do it in one video. It would take a day to a couple of days to do, and maybe even longer to complete all the stages of it. But I do have on the to-do list to do a new hostile mob system. The one I'm currently using is an old design the Ethos Lab made, and is neat. It's not very efficient, but it's, it does the job, and it's really simple to build. But I do plan to. There's been a lot of updates in how mob systems work. Let's just do a quick F3 to see where we are. Wow, I'm way off. Let's see. Let me readjust myself. All right, hopefully we're headed in the right way now. But anyway, yes, a new hostile mob system is something that I'd like to start working on. There's been a lot of advances in how mob systems work to be best efficient. So that definitely will be within the next 10 episodes. We'll get going on one, and I'll try and go through in good detail, why I chose the design that I'm going to choose and how to build it and everything like that. I'm going to try and stay away from, when we did that whole Enderman farm, I went a little too in detail on how to do it. I may just come out with a tutorial video or something like that. I don't know, and I really hope that this witch hut actually will show up and that we didn't already generate it. Let's see, next question. Two. I'm being asked if I can use item frames around my little chest area, and we do need to build a better. Let's get a boat out. We do need to build a better storage room. That's definitely on my to-do list. Well, it's not on my to-do list, but it should be. The sun's about to go down. I'm wondering if I should just wait for that. It's something I need to add to my to-do list, and I've kind of procrastinated on it because I want to keep it close to wherever our hostile mob system is going to be, and I haven't decided where we're going to place that yet. So once I decide that, we'll start on a really dope area to do our new storage room. And I'll spend a good time on that because I want it to be really neat. We'll probably do a lot of different redstone stuff around it and so forth. Let's see. I am just getting way off track. Okay, I think we actually want to go more this way. So yes, and I will be using item frames when I do that. Next question. A lot of people have been asking me if I would make my base, that circle area, into a Pokeball for like a huge pixel art Pokeball. And I said that might be a possibility that I would do. And for many of you, you may know I got my YouTube start doing Pokemon. So a lot of my subscribers are Pokemon fans, if you haven't already noticed in the comments and by people's names. But I'm a little weary about that. I don't have nearly enough wool. I need a lot of red wool to be able to do that. And two, I'm not really sure if I'm going to end up liking that look. I've left a dirt right now. Where is this? This thing should be right there. But I haven't decided yet. What I'm going to do in that dirt side. So I'm going to leave that blank, just dirt for now. It should be right around here. Let's see. Is this going down? Yeah, so we should have a witch hut right around here. So let's get out, let's sleep real quick, and then go look around. So yeah, I don't know, guys. I may or may not do that, but I'm probably not going to make it into a big Pokeball. But we could do an arena or something that uses that pixel art. All right, so I think we should have a witch hut right around here. It's look at it. All right, we're going to take a break from the questions for a moment. Oh, sweet. We found our first witch hut. Woo! So eventually I want to make this into a mob trap for witches, but it's pretty, not complicated, but time consuming. Because we have to light up the whole area just like we would for any other mob farm. Huh. let's see. Let's make some steps going up here just so that we can checky out. All right, that is really cool. So it looks like it's using that darker wood, the spruce wood. Got a little cauldron and crafting table, and then a mushroom in a pot. That's right. We haven't made any pots yet. And it's really cool. I didn't know you could place mushrooms in them. Awesome. Oh man. All right. So I'm gonna light up the area a tad, just so that we can possibly get a witch to spawn. And they spawn just the same as, like, a witch is basically just like a hostile mob, like any other, like a skeleton, a zombie, anything else. I'm pretty sure that they follow all the same conditions for spawning, except for the fact that only in this area that a witch hut can spawn, which is, I think, this block right here, from here, and then going up to the roof, just in this like square, rectangular, cubed area are they able to spawn. So a little frustrating about that. You don't have much to work with. But yeah, I think I'm just going to leave it for now the way it is, and I know that that's seriously decreasing the amount that a witch can spawn. But yeah, let me light up the area just a tad. And hopefully, before the end of the episode, we can get at least one witch to spawn. And of course, we'd have to light up in all the caves and everything. I have no idea how many caves are around here. I guess another cool way that we could do it, because look at this, most of the area, and we have to do it within 144, really only within 128 blocks all the way around it. Most of it's water, so this actually is a decent witch hut. What we could do is just knock out all the dirt and all the land like that, and then just have the water cover up all the surface area around it. And then we just have to worry about lighting up all the caves. Should also make like a nether portal around here for getting to it. So why don't we do that right? I don't know, we'll just throw it right here for now. This should be good, should be good. Then we can adjust it later. So let's grab out our obsidian. And we'll just do it right here for now, I guess. I'd like to link this up today, just so that you guys in the world download are able to take a peeky peek. That's 2, 3. Get out our dirt for our third one. Alright. Let's put back the obsidian and let's link this baby up. Sweet. Alright, and let's just real quick, I'm going to get the coordinates for matching it up. Write them down. Alright, so I'm not having too much luck in getting a witch to spawn. I'm starting to build a little cover area so that I can get the darkness level to be at 0 all around the witch hut. And of course, we can tear this apart and make different spawning pads for him. But I'd like to get one to spawn in there in the natural hut. I wish they made them witches work a little bit easier, so that, because it's really hard to just get natural spawns without manipulating it. Just be neater. Anyway, why don't we continue on with the questions. I'm gonna go ahead and cut out all these trees to get more wood for our half slabs, and I think I might start covering up all the other spawnable spaces, at least on the surface, by just removing the dirt and the sand like this and letting water take it over. But anyway, back to the questions. Let's see. The next person says, let's see. When you started out doing your Minecraft LP, did you ever think you would go this far, make this much stuff, and become this popular? Well, to be honest with you, no, I didn't. I did not expect that I'd catch on that much. I didn't expect... I guess I thought maybe I'd go this far, but I didn't expect it to become, like, my main thing. which basically, previous to this, I didn't consider myself a Minecrafter when I started, just as sort of a side thing. And I've really come to enjoy it a lot. It is a wonderful game. I absolutely love it. The community is amazing. And I just had so much fun. I can't seem to get off this game and back to any others, which is really amazing. I have to say, it's just been such a wonderful run so far, and I hope for it to go for a long, long time to come. Um, as I said before, I did start off doing Pokemon videos, specifically Pokemon battle, Wi-Fi battling, which I know a lot of people are gonna cut on and be like, "What do you mean Pokemon? That is just a child's game," and herpy derp derp derp. But it is really an amazing game, and I do love it a lot. It's just I'd done it for so long, and I really needed something new, just so I wouldn't get sick of it. And I thought that would just be Minecraft for a little while, but no, I really consider myself now a Minecrafter. Is my #1 thing on YouTube, which it has been for about a year now, and I absolutely love it. It's a great game. I had someone ask in the questions also, when did I start Minecraft? What version was out when I started? And I was thinking about that. I have a little bit of difficulty really recognizing what version did I actually start on. I think my first Minecraft video that I actually uploaded was, I want to say, in maybe like beta 1.4 or 1.8 or whatever the update was that had pistons first being added. Around that time is when I first started doing some Minecraft videos or recording it, although they're pretty cruddy. I didn't know too much about the game at that time. But I had played for probably a good 4 to 6 months before that, maybe, so I'm not even sure. I'll have to go back and check sometime to find out when I actually really started the game. And, I played it for probably 6 months before I had any clue what I was doing. But, as far as another question, I was asked what was my inspiration for getting into Minecraft, are my favorite other YouTubers of Minecraft. And I've talked about this a little bit in other videos, and I have to say I didn't really start greatly appreciating Minecraft until I started watching Etho and DocM. And I mean, at the time, I actually had more subscribers than both of them. You'd never know it now looking, they're both so high. And it shows you how popular the game Minecraft is, and also how amazing of YouTubers they both are. But really, once I started getting into mob traps and things of that sort and redstone a bit, which I learned mostly from DocM and Etho's videos a long, long time ago, it inspired me to really get more and more into the game and really start to enjoy the all the things you could do. So I definitely have to thank both of them, and I'm sure neither of them. DocM knows who I am. I'm not sure if Etho knows who I am yet, and but they definitely don't know that they're the ones that inspired me to get into the game and really enjoy it and YouTube it more. So I have to say thank you to both of them. It's definitely very cool. And let's see, next question. Why don't you make a gas farm? You said in earlier videos that it was something that you might be interested in. Um, it is something that I'd like to do at some point, but I think I'd actually said in a previous video, a gas farm is probably the last of any type of farm that I'd ever want to really make or construct. I don't think many other people have really worked on them. I know I have seen videos about them, but they are incredibly time consuming and difficult to do. I'm not sure if I've ever seen someone make a gas farm in survival. I mean, ghasts, they drop the same amount of XP a zombie would, which is I think 5 per kill. So you don't really get much there. There is gas tiers, which is useful, but it's also just a difficult sized mob to work with. The spawning for how gas spawn, it's just altogether a very, very time consuming and difficult type of farm to build, especially in survival. So it's something I'd like to do someday, but I don't know if and when I will get to it. So I guess time will tell, but it's definitely not going to be something I work on anytime soon. Man, this is a lot of freaking half slabs. I'm trying to do 15 in every direction from the center of where the witches can spawn, so that way the light level, regardless of day or night, is always going to be at light level 0. Alright, the next question. Whatever happened to your cat, DMAC? Well, I think we answered this a while ago. It disappeared. I don't know why. Some people are saying that if you don't feed them after a while, they just despawn. I don't know, or else it might have followed me somewhere and we still haven't come across it yet and it just never came back. I really don't know. Maybe a mob came up and killed it. I don't know, but we're definitely going to have to go back and get some more cats. Our poor little, I think we named him Casper. So maybe we can do that fairly soon. If we come across any in the jungle, I gotta always remember to walk around with some fish so that we can catch some. Another mob that we haven't gotten before is a dog or a wolf. So we're gonna have to go and get some more. I think in these newer updates, the mobs like cats and dogs aren't supposed to be as annoying about following you around. Like, I don't think if you make them sit, I don't think they'll always teleport to you still, which was a real annoyance and kind of the reason why I never really cared. In real life, I absolutely love cats and dogs, so I should only naturally love them in the game. So I hope to get some. Maybe some fun facts about that. My cat in real life, right now I just have a cat. My doggy that I grew up with is no longer with us in doggy heaven, but it was a beagle, and I absolutely love beagles. Her name was Casey. My girlfriend has a dog. His name is Tigger, and he is just a cutie. He is a Yorkshire Terrier. But yeah, I love cats and dogs. Then I have my cat Puma, who I've had ever since I was in college, and yeah, his name is Puma. He's a big, fat, black house cat. So, just love him to death. And actually, some of my videos, you can hear him meowing and things of that sort. But yeah, I'm a big animal lover. In fact, I've had all sorts of animals throughout my life. Everything from lizards, snakes, turtles, dogs, cats, hamsters, gerbils, mice, all sorts of stuff. When I was a little kid, I always thought when I grew up I wanted to be a vet, which a lot of children tend to see as being a profession that they might want to go into when they're younger. But yeah, I love animals. Anyway, we should definitely get some more in the game, including we should do a chicken farm soon. Mr. Chicken, I love the one they've done in Hermitcraft. That little chicken head, very cool. Let's see. Next question. Can you make a squid farm? That's something I don't think I have on my to-do list, and it's something I really don't have much interest in and don't really care for the squid type mobs in the game. In fact, I really don't even know how you'd go about making a squid farm nowadays. They used to be a lot easier to work with, but now they have kind of bizarre spawning. So a lot more difficult to do. It seems like a lot of people, particularly in the Xbox version, have been asking me that. But that I don't know. Maybe at some point, if it's possible still to make a squid farm, we can. But I don't know. Other people asking, if I make a server, if I whitelist you on my server, will you play with me? Guys, I've been getting this question a real lot, and it really just comes down to, yes, I'd love to, but I just don't have the time. As you can see, it already is really difficult for me to get more than a few uploads up a week, and I'd like to get that to be, eventually, once I have the new computer, every day or as close to every day as possible. But being able just to juggle Hermitcraft and this, and then now this new Feed the Beast series, it is really killing me on time. And just plain and simple, I wish I could play with everyone, but it's really not fair for me to only play with a few people and not play with everyone. How would I choose that? Maybe at some point we'll have some type of server, that public server, that I can hop on every so often, and anybody that wants to join. In fact, I think some of the Hermitcraft guys were talking about making a public Hermitcraft server at some point, so that could be really cool and give you a chance to play Minecraft with me. But I really can't join any person's individual server. I just don't have the time, and I'm sorry about that. I'm not trying to be snotty or elitist or anything like that. I wish I could, but there just really isn't enough time in the day. On that note, a lot of people also have been asking, how can I get to be part of the Hermitcraft server? And I think I'm going to save that question mostly for when I do a walkie-talkie on Hermitcraft, which I plan to do very soon as well. But plain and simply, guys, it's something you have to be asked by other people on the server. Specifically, the server's owned by Generic B, so the final decision comes down to him, although he always consults with everyone else on it. But I was approached by Zazuma Void, and he asked me if I wanted to join. So that's how I started there. But again, I'll get more into detail about that when I do a walkie-talkie on Hermitcraft. Next question. Let's see. Who is your favorite Minecrafter / Hermitcrafter? For Hermitcraft, I'll save that in when I do a Hermitcraft video. But and I already sort of said today, for Minecraft, Ethos Lab is by far my favorite Minecrafter YouTuber out there, just because that's who I started with, and I just think he makes such a wonderful Let's Play. I've very rarely ever had one that I was dissatisfied by. So if you don't already, and you most likely already do subscribe to him, make sure to go check him out, because he is, in my opinion, just top-notch, the best out there, and what really got me into enjoying Minecraft more. But there's so many people, guys. It's really hard to even judge, because, you know, for certain types of aspects of Minecraft, or depending what I'm in the mood for, different people do different things that are very good. There's so many good Minecrafters out there. It's really hard to say, and especially all the Hermitcraft guys. I watch all of their videos, and they're all just freaking amazing. I definitely recommend you watch every single one of them. And let's see, next question. Someone's asking me, DMAC, I sent you a message on Facebook. How come you do not reply? Can you reply, please? Yeah, I have been very awful on responding or answering to people on Facebook, Twitter, or any of those other places. I'm usually pretty good about answering stuff on YouTube if you PM me there. Although, if I start getting too many PMs there, that may start to be difficult as well. Really, for my Facebook and my Twitter and everything, I just have it set up so that YouTube, when I upload a video, it automatically will also post the video there. So, you know, if you're having issues with the videos, you know, being able to get them in your sub boxes or anything, I recommend you follow me on those places. However, I don't really use those places for answering questions, and I know I have hundreds upon hundreds of unanswered questions which I have not even opened yet on both. So don't get discouraged. If there's something really important, just PM me on YouTube, and I try to answer those. But even then, it can be difficult at times. Hopefully, I can start to, you know, find whichever platform I like the best and start referring you guys there. Facebook recently has had a change where I think if you have a fan page, you now have to pay money if you want it to show up in the people that like your page. And that's really, I think, a stupid idea that they did, because it's turning off so many people to Facebook now. And where I thought fan pages were a really cool, neat thing, there's no way I'm paying money to advertise that. I don't need to deal with that. And you know what? It's just going to make Facebook make me not want to post things there or do anything on there. So I don't know. It's pretty silly. Twitter is probably the best. I may start using Twitter to answer questions. Also had a lot of people say, why don't I respond to people's comments that they leave on videos? And I want you, a lot of people don't think I read them. I read every comment as many as I can. Sometimes it's difficult, and I don't go back to usually to older videos. So if you're trying to have me see something, don't post it on a video that's from like a year ago. But I always spend, any video I've uploaded that week, I make sure that I look at the comments a couple of different times. So chances are I've read your comment. I don't know. I've kind of, you tell me if you guys like this or don't. I want to start doing this walkie-talkie thing more so I can kind of respond to comments so that everyone's able to see them. Because I'm sure other people don't go back to older videos and look at the comments as much either. I'd rather just get into the habit of responding to certain questions and comments in the actual videos. So let me know if you like that and if we should continue with this whole walkie-talkie type thing. I still got to kind of get used to the format of it and how to do it and whatnot. But it's something I'd like to start doing anywhere from once a month to maybe even once a week if you guys enjoy them. And hopefully I'll get better at activities to do while we're doing it. Anyway, no witches are going to spawn while I'm up here because I'm too close to the spawning area. I have to be 26, I think it's 26 blocks away for them to start spawning. So I'm going to finish up this little area. I'm going to start digging up all the dirt around here to give less other spawning area for other mobs. And let's try and end off the episode with getting at least one witch to spawn. Come on now. Oh my god, at last, I've been clearing out this whole area. We finally got a freaking witch! Which I know you can probably barely see right now. Get her! Oh my god, what are you throwing at me? You. Come on. Oh, this is freaking awesome. Hey, witchy. Oh! Stop that! That's not nice. Oh my god, that's not nice at all. What are you doing? Stop throwing stuff at. Oh my god! Alright, that is not cool at all. I'm trying to invite you to our little YouTube show, and you're throwing crap at me. You are a bum. Yeah, so these witches are... Oh! Alright, she's gonna hurt me, like, badly. Let's kill her. Come on. Nice. Let's see what she dropped. So I think they can drop redstone, glowstone dust, sticks. Looks like all this one had was a freaking stick. And among, I guess, empty potion bottles. All sorts of cool stuff. So it's definitely a beneficial mob to try and farm, but it's just going to be difficult because we got to light up all this area. Let's see if we can get another one. I know it's really hard to see. All right, we got a couple more. Oh, it despawned. I know it's so hard to see, but we'll get something up and working pretty good soon. Come here, witchy, witchy, witchy. Come here, witchy, witchy, witchy. They say, oh, hello, my pretty. Come here. I don't think sunlight hurts them at all. Unlike a lot of other mobs. Oh, they're so cool. I want to see the wart on their nose. Ow! Stop it! Look at them! Look at them! Witch fight! Girl fight! Alright, that's enough. Oh, crap. This is really starting to hurt. I can see how much of a pain in the ass they're going to be. Are they hitting me? Ow! Shit! I might die. No. Alright, shut up. Oh my goodness, look at them spawning up there. There's so many of them. Go away, witches. No. Wow, that's amazing. I haven't lit up anything underground yet, and they're already spawning and spawning and spawning. Oh, that's so cool. I gotta do something about that area over there. Come here, witchy, witchy, witchy. Oh my god, look at them all. That is crazy. They all of a sudden are just spawning like crazy over here. Don't even try it. Oh, don't even try it. You jerk. I should get some regen potions or something. Anyway, I think that's going to about do it for our witch hut today. I think this was pretty successful, and I will continue to light up the area. Oh my god. Anyway, let me just show you real quick how we get back home. Let's go right through here. Bring us back to our nether portal. And this is in the same fortress that we have everything else. So we'll just head back this way. Go away, gas. And then right over there is our base area. I think I can actually see our blaze spawner from here. Yep, just right over there. And if we go this way, let's see here. If we go this way, just take a left. Oh, blaze! Come on, drop a skull, please, please. No, I hate you. Alright, and then just head right over here, and we are back home. Look at that. That is not bad at all. Go away, blaze. Alright, so I'll meet you guys back at the base. And, yeah, let's just do the donations and wrap things up. Alright, guys, it's that time again, donations. And this also has to go along with the final question. Someone said, can you please start listing what the total amount of donations are that people have donated so we can know how far along you are? And sure, here we go, guys. Absolutely incredible. We are up to a total of, and this is of course after PayPal takes their cut, $923.58 as of today. Oh my goodness, I never thought I'd even get $1. You guys are just so cool. And of course, as I said earlier in the vid, this is to help me to purchase a new computer so I can upload more often. And for new donators this week, we have Kyle Reynolds, who goes on YouTube by Minecraft Meets Roblox. And he donated $5. Thank you so much, Kyle. I really appreciate it. We then also have Paul, who donated $10, and I believe this was for his son, who is a fan of mine. So thank you so much, Paul and son. If you do want to give me your son's name, I will add him up there on the sign, but thank you very much. And let's see. Ooh, we have a new top donator this week. We'll save that for last. We have Nick Walker, who donated again. Another $10 brings him to a total of $30. And he goes on YouTube by Mystic DBZ Gohan. So make sure to check out all these people to make sure to say thank you to them. And last week, I screwed up on Aiden's name. I believe that's how you say it. Aiden Wu, the Great Woodini. Thank you so much, Aiden, and I'm so sorry that I mixed up your name. Also, I wanted to take note. Cynthia finally gave us her YouTube name, Pause104, and she was so wonderful, donated $75. Thank you again, Cynthia. And yes, our new big donator, another usual suspect, has donated before. Hunter Sakamoto donated another $100, bringing him to be in our top donator spot of $200. total. Oh my goodness. Thank you so much, Hunter. And of course, he knocked Dream Air Likes Pie out of his top spot, who was very close behind the $150. My goodness. Thank you all so much, guys. I really appreciate it. And if make sure, guys, if you're a donator, to include in the PayPal notes what your YouTube name is, so that I can be sure to add that up there. But yeah, I think that is just about gonna conclude things. Thank you all so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed. And let me know what you thought of the walkie-talkie. I know I'm still getting used to it, but I'd like to do it more often. So let me know if you enjoyed it. Have a wonderful weekend. And as always, comment, like, subscribe, and peace out.